Hello, today I want to talk to you about solving multi-step equations. We have the equation 9x plus 5 equals 4x plus 20. And if you notice, we have a variable, and that variable is x, and it appears on the left-hand side of the equal sign as well as on the right-hand side of the equal sign. So when we're trying to solve these equations, our main goal is to have the variable on one side of the equation equal to a term on the right-hand side of the equation. So I'm just going to put the number symbol there. So if I look at this, okay, I would like to circle the 9x on the left-hand side of the equation, and I would like to circle the term that doesn't have the variable on the right-hand side of the equation. So what I am left with is plus 5 on the left and 4x on the right. And I'd like to eliminate both of those terms so I can work towards my final goal of having x equal to some term. So we do this by a series of inverse operations or opposite operations. So I'm going to start on the left-hand side with what is not circled, and that is the plus 5. Well, I think to myself, what would I need to do to have that equal 0 or to eliminate it? So to have it equal 0 or be eliminated, I need to subtract 5. And when I'm solving these problems, what I do to the left-hand side of the equation, I must also do to the right-hand side of the equation to keep a balance. Now, subtracting 5 from the left-hand side, I'm subtracting it from a term that does not have a variable. So when I subtract it from the right-hand side of the equation, I also need to subtract it with the term that also does not have the variable. I have not done anything to the 9x, so I'm going to bring that down. 5 minus 5 becomes eliminated. I have not done anything to the 4x, so I'm going to bring that down. And positive 20 minus 5 becomes positive 15. Okay, so I'm going to go through the same step that I did above. I want to have the variable, which is 9x, on the left-hand side, and I want to have the term without the variable on the right-hand side. So the item that I did not circle is the next item that I'm going to eliminate. Well, 4x is positive. So in order to eliminate that, I would want to, again, subtract 4x. And when I subtract 4x from the right-hand side of the equation, I must also balance it out by subtracting 4x on the opposite side. So I take a look at this, and I say 9x minus 5x, 9x minus 4x is 5x. This term gets eliminated, 4x minus 4x, and I haven't done anything with the positive 15, so I bring it down to the next line. Okay, so we're almost there. We're starting to look closer to our final result of x equal to some term. Now, 5x. This is an operation that shows that there's multiplication. 5 next to the variable means 5 times the variable. So I need to eliminate or undo that operation by doing the opposite, which would mean to divide by 5. And when I divide by 5 on the left, I must divide by 5 on the right. 5 divided by 5 becomes 1x. And 15 divided by 5 becomes 3. So I have 1x equals 3, and that is my solution. Now, I want to continue here and show you how to check your work. So we found out that x equaled 3 on the other side. The way to check your work is any time you have x in the equation, it's going to get replaced with the 3 that you just found in the solution. So I go ahead and write the equation out, but I write 3 in the place of the x. Okay, so 9 times 3 is 27, plus 5 equals 4 times 3 is 12, plus 20. Okay. And then I have 27 plus 5, which is 32. And 20 plus 12 is also 32. If you have the correct solution for the variable, this is the result that you will see. You will see both sides equal to each other when you do your check. And since 32 equals 32, I have checked my work and proved that x equals 3 is the solution for this equation.